We're talking facts about the television show The Dukes of Hazzard today. Number 5, 80s cultural icon. Airing from 1979 to 1985, The Dukes of Hazzard was about two brothers delivering moonshine for their uncle.
Jesse Duke is a clan patriarch. Now you're gonna love old Jesse.
Outrunning the law when they weren't hanging out with their attractive cousin.
You know, if we weren't cousins, I'd marry you.
He's never stopped anyone in this family before.
Or shooting exploding arrows.
Now, who in the world would blow up an outhouse?
It was narrated by country music legend Waylon Jennings.
Welcome to Hazzard County.
Initially, the folks at CBS thought this batshit crazy premise would fill a missing country viewership hole, but the show exploded, selling bonkers amount of lunchboxes, toy cars, you name it.
McDonald's brings you all the action and excitement with their new Dukes of Hazzard Happy Meal box.
The car Bo and Luke Duke drove received over 30,000 pieces of fan mail a month. Not email, actual mail.
Got a parcel for you, special delivery.
Number 4, General Lee.
It's General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard.
I know. I was 12 years old once, too.
The Duke brothers outran the law in an orange 1969 Dodge Charger called General Lee, whose horn played Dixie and whose roof was rocking the Confederate flag. Granted, in 2024, the fact that the General even appeared on network television is probably enough.
Now in the controversy over the Confederate flag, Warner Brothers will no longer make Dukes of Hazzard merchandise.
But how about this?
Friends, that's America. Kinda pretty, ain't it?
They wrecked an average of 2 General Lees per episode doing stunts. Actor John Schneider, or Bo Duke, estimates as many as 347 Dodge Chargers perished.
Sounds expensive.
Number 3, short shorts and Cooters. When the boys from Hazzard County, Georgia, dinged up General Lee, which happened often, they got help from their mechanic pal, Cooter.
Crazy Cooter coming at you. Anybody home on the Hazzard net?
Cooter would go on to represent the state of Georgia in the U.S. Congress.
You serious?
Actor Ben Jones was an elected congressman from 1989 to 1993.
Cooter Davenport?
If the Dukes needed help with anything else, they relied on their cousin Daisy,
I think it's awful risky driving that truck. I think you ought to let me do it.
creator of the Daisy Dukes, or greatest shorts ever. Actress Catherine Batch pushed to wear them instead of the miniskirt written into the script. This show was so big, now they're named after her.
I love her.
To be fair, Debbie Harry was wearing them first, and Lemmy from Motorhead wore them best.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man.
Number 2, scholars Rosco and Boss Hogg. The antagonists of the show were the Popo.
If Sheriff Roscoe runs the county, Boss Hogg runs Roscoe.
Commissioner Boss Hogg and Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane were always after those pesky Duke boys. Ignore that most of their scenes played out like this.
Just play.
Oh, yeah, Willie. I love it, I love this game.
Because those were two savagely overqualified actors. James Best, who played Roscoe, taught acting for 25 years, working with Burt Reynolds, Clint Eastwood, Quentin Tarantino, and Gary Busey.
Yeah!
Sorrel Brook, who played Boss Hogg, graduated from Columbia and from Yale, and fluently spoke 5 languages. Number 1, Moonrunners. The Dukes of Hazzard may or may not have been influenced by the 1975 film Moonrunners, about 2 brothers delivering moonshine for their uncle, outrunning the law when they weren't shooting exploding arrows. It was narrated by country music legend Waylon Jennings.
He had $7 in his pocket, a guitar, an apple, and he's free. Now, what else did he need?
Okay, what the Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to help support the channel, please like and subscribe and leave a comment below. You would not believe how much it helps. Thank you. You're the best.